Not a cloud in sight. The perfect weather for softball and a perfect looking field here at Bailey Park. It's day 2 of the I-75 Challenge on the campus of Kennesaw State University for our Saturday softball matchup between the visiting Northern Iowa Panthers and the Kennesaw State Owls. Bryce Gobert alongside with you here for Game 1 of our 2-game doubleheader here this afternoon. Game 2 will start approximately 30-ish minutes after the conclusion of this game. Taking a look now at the starting pitcher for Kennesaw State, Kenley Hillary, coming off of a massive week versus Alabama, was the starting pitcher, and the Owls' 5-3 defeat over the Alabama Crimson Tide, the ranked Alabama Crimson Tide, which we talked a little bit last night, and the Owls' 4-2 loss versus Southern Miss. Take a look now at the starting lineup. First for the Northern Iowa Panthers, batting first, number 7, playing shortstop, Kylie Sanders. The catcher, number 10, Alexis Pupillo, batting second. Center fielder, number 14, Madison Parks, batting fourth. Left fielder, Maya Dodge, batting fourth. Hannah Kelly, the designated player, batting fifth. Brooke Schneider, the third baseman, batting sixth. Taylor Hogan, the second baseman, batting seventh. Faith Standerski, the right fielder, batting eighth. And Darren Lamprecht, the first baseman, batting ninth. Starting pitchers just mentioned for Kennesaw State is Kenley Hillary. Comes into this season, or this game rather, with a very promising outlook on the season. Pops that one up. Faith Alexander under it to get it. And one pitch, one out for Kenley Hillary. And the Owls are rolling here in the top of the first inning. Hillary comes in today with a 1.81 ERA. 1-2 win-loss record. This is her 7th appearance, her 5th start as well. 27 innings pitched, 20 hits given up, 15 walks, and 22 strikeouts to her name. Now has to face Alexis Pupillo, who fouls that one off backwards towards the screen on the first pitch, 0-1. Pupillo, a freshman from Crystal Lake, Illinois. Batting lefty here versus the right-handed pitcher in Hillary. A 1 pitch on the way. Misses high behind the plate with catching duties. Again today is Stacy Deputy here for Kennesaw State. Deputy did a good job of keeping a lot in front of her last night. And that 4-2 loss to the Golden Eagles of Southern Miss. 1-1 pitch on the way. Gets in there for strike 2. Pupillo batting .359 on the year. Coming in with a 39, this her 40th at-bat on the season and 14 hits. Pops that one foul over her own dugout down the third base side. So we'll try the 1-2 again. Hillary checks the wristband, gets the pitch, starts her motion, winds and delivers the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Picking up right where she left off, Kenley Hillary. And just like that, the Owls with 2 down here in the top of the first. 6-7 on the year is this Northern Iowa side. Lost yesterday 12-2 to Georgia Tech in their first game of the I-75 Challenge. A lot of rain yesterday that we saw. First pitch is chopped, and a diving play by Faith Alexander. Back-to-back. Saw Stella Henry do it yesterday in center field and Faith Alexander in the infield. Owls out of the inning, and they'll come up to bat here as we head to the bottom of the first. Kennesaw State and UNI still tied at 0. Back here at Bailey Park, Owls able to go 1-2-3 in the top part of the first inning, still tied at 0-0. Kennesaw State found themselves down 1-0 yesterday after an inside the park home run off a bunt was scored in air as Hardiman was covering first. Shumeko came in to cover the bunt. Throw by Kite went into the outfield all the way to the right field fence, allowing Maria Smith of Southern Miss to work her way around the bases. Kennesaw State couldn't really find a way back, able to claw some runs back courtesy of Brenaya Bailey, who had 2 RBIs, but Faith Alexander here will stand in for the Owls. First pitch gets in there for strike one from Hayer. Samantha Hayer, the redshirt junior from Charles City, Iowa. Ready's the 0-2, swung on and fouled back. Gets ahead in the pitcher's count, now 0-2. Hayer today making her 6th start, 3-4 record on the year. This also her 11th appearance, 35 2/3 innings pitched, with 51 strikeouts to her name. Make that 53. Gets Faith Alexander looking. Fast starts for both of these sides. And the Owls with 1 down. Kennesaw State suffering their first loss at home yesterday, now 2-1 here at Bailey Park. This Northern Iowa team been better on the road than they've been at home as a chopper hit to the third base. Nice job by the Panthers to make quick work of this Kennesaw State side, just like the Owls did. Brooke Schneider over to Lamprecht to first for the out. Infield was playing shallow. Taylor Cates. It looks like we're going to have a different ruling here. Not sure what the ruling is, but Stella Henry's going back to the box. Still trying to figure out what the call is here. Not quite sure. They may say that Hayer's foot wasn't on the rubber whenever she threw that pitch. Still not quite sure what the call was. Trying to figure out the new count. So it will be a 1-2 count. Only 1 out here for Kennesaw State. Henry chops that one foul on top of the UNI dugout. And she'll try the 1-2 again. Hayer started 24 games last year. All MVC second team, MVC first team scholar athlete as well. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. And instead of being a punch out, Hayer adds that to her strikeout count. Looking for the 1-2-3 inning herself. Taylor Cates now will step into the batter's box. Cates this season batting .250. This is her 17th game started. Looking for hit number 12 on the year. Launches that one cross right down the middle, 0-1. Talked about it yesterday as well. Taylor Cates, one of the greatest players to ever come through this Kennesaw State program. As the 0-1 pitch is a check swing, or check down to first to see if she went around. She did. Didn't really think you needed a check there, but home plate umpire still went through with it. And an 0-2 count to Taylor Cates to try and battle back from. Hayer trying to go 1-2-3, 1 pitch away from it. Starts her motion, winds and delivers the 0-2. Check swing goes foul. And we'll try it again. Hayer gets the call from the dugout. We'll check the armband. Goes for the ball, winds and throws. Check swing again down to first. First base umpire says she didn't go. Taylor Cates lives to see another day, now 1-2. Hayer gets set again. Pushes off the rubber and delivers the 1-2. That one in there on the inside. 1-2-3 with 3 strikeouts for Samantha Hayer. And we'll head to the top of the second, still tied up at 0 here on the KSU Owl Network. Back here at Bailey Park, Kennesaw State and Northern Iowa knotted up at 0 as we head to the top of the second. Going back to Kinley Hillary in her game versus Alabama, ranked number 11 or 7th, depending on how you see it. Officially, I believe in AP it was number 7. Had a really good game, 7 innings pitched the entire time, only 4 hits given up, 3 runs, both of them earned, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. Through a total of 122 pitches as well. Alabama used 4 pitchers that day, and the Owls 5-3 victory. Maya Dodge, the left fielder, will step in. And watch that one go high for ball 1. Kennesaw State with Miller in left, Henry in center, and Cooper in right. Cates at third, Alexander at shortstop. Hardman at second and Shumako at first. Another pitch misses high, 2-0 now. Mentioned it earlier, Stacy Deputy behind the plate, catching the balls and strikes with Kinley Hillary. Throwing them to her. 2-0 pitch on the way from Hillary. Swung on and popped up foul. That one will make its way into the crowd. And move the count to 2-1. Dodge this season batting .250. This only her 9th start and 25th plate appearance. 10 hits on the year, 3 home runs, which is tied for second on the team. 2-1 pitch on the way. Misses outside, now 3-1. UNI wearing the gold jerseys and purple trim, purple numbers and lettering. Purple pants with white socks. And yellow stripes around those white socks. 3-1 pitch on the way. Misses upstairs and inside. Leadoff walk here for the Panthers. We'll bring up Hannah Kelly, the designated player, to the plate. Kennesaw State wearing the all-white uniforms with the yellow sleeves. Black numbers and yellow letters with the black outline. White pants, black socks with the yellow and white stripe towards the top. First base side will get ready to play in just in case of a bunt. And Hillary comes back with a strike call after walking Dodge to Kelly. Kelly this year batting near 400, 393. 11 hits and 28 plate appearances. Pitch on the way. Good pop there from Deputy. Dodge this season, 2 of 3 on stolen bases, only been caught once. Digs in the foot. Hillary checks over towards her and will not check the armband. Starts her motion, winds and delivers the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Actually getting a piece of it was Kelly. Count goes to 1-2. Again, Hillary checks towards the dugout. Gets the call. Gets set and delivers the 1-2. Popped up in the infield. Taylor Cates comes in, makes the grab, checks over towards first. Dodge won't be going anywhere. And that'll be one away here for the Panthers. And the top of the second. Brooke Schneider, the third baseman, will come up to the plate. 297, also near 300. And her 13th start on the year. 11 hits, team leading 12 RBIs to her name as well. Launches that one in there for strike number 1, 0-1. Good pitch there from Hillary right down the middle. Schneider also leads the team in home runs and doubles with 4 in each category. 10 strikeouts to her name as well. 0-1 pitch on the way. Runner goes. Throw from Deputy. Just misses the glove of Hardiman. Ends up hitting the runner. So she'll be safe at second. Now moves to 3 and 4 on the year in stolen bases. It was a good throw. Hardiman just couldn't corral it in the glove. Nonetheless, an 0-2 count. With 1 out here in the top of the second. Pitch on the way. This is upstairs and outside. Now 1-2. Nice job of Hillary in the first inning to keep her pitch count down. Only at her 20th right now. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed high. Goes down as a strikeout. Second one on the day for Kinley Hillary. And that'll bring up Taylor Hogan, the second baseman, to try and bring in the runner in scoring position at second and Dodge. Hogan this season, .235 average. Fastball there from Kinley Hillary. Catches the outside for the first called strike of the at-bat. Hogan 3 RBIs so far this season. 7 runs for herself. 0-1 pitch. Misses high, now 1-1. Going to be a good battle between these two teams. Only one previous meeting. Northern Iowa came out victorious back in 2018, February 17th, at Northern Iowa. 8-0 win over the Owls. 1-1 pitch on the way. In and out of the glove. That'll get away from Deputy. Throw to third won't happen. And Dodge will be just one base closer now. Courtesy of the wild pitch. Hillary checks towards the dugout. 2-1 count here to Taylor Hogan. 2 outs, top of the second. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Now 1 pitch away from getting out of it. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Taylor Hogan facing off against Kinley Hillary. The 2-2 pitch swung on and missed. Strikeout number 3 on the day. Gets the Owls out of it. 1 left on base for the Panthers. Kennesaw State up to bat when we come back here on the KSU Owl Network. Back here at Bailey Park, Kennesaw State and UNI tied at zeros. Here in the bottom of the second, Brenaya Bailey will step in to take on Samantha Hayer. Bailey, the only Owl batting above 300, currently batting 319 in her 17th start on the year. Watches that one go low and away for ball one. Bailey yesterday versus Southern Miss reached all 3 times in her plate appearances, once on a fielder's choice, once on a single, and once on a double. Those last 2 hits were RBIs. Watches the second one in now for the first called strike, now 1-1. Tied for first with Kiera Cooper and 8 RBIs on the year, who's due up next. Second strike called there as it goes right down the middle, maybe just a little bit low. Dodge, Parks, and Standerski left field, center field, and right field here for the Panthers. Snyder, Sanders, Hogan, and Lamprecht is a swing and a miss there from Bailey. Has Hayer her 4th strikeout on the day. Kiera Cooper will step in, but as I was mentioning earlier, Snyder, Sanders, Hogan, and Lamprecht go third, shortstop, second, and first. Pupillo behind the plate catching for Samantha Hayer, who starts on the mound. Ball hit over towards second for Hogan. Throw over to Lamprecht at first. Gets in there for out number 2. Back-to-back pitches. Get outs for Hayer, as Stacy Deputy will step in to take on Hayer, the catcher here for Kennesaw State. 209 on the season batting average, 9 hits, 5 RBIs. Pitch on the way. Misses low and inside, 1-0. Hayer gets the pitch call. Winds and delivers the 1-0 pitch. That one misses inside, now 2-0. 2-0 pitch finds its way in the strike zone for the 2-1 now. Deputy, the freshman from Houston, Delaware, can also play first base, but so far we've seen her as a catcher here for Kennesaw State. Swung on and hit towards second. Hogan to Lamprecht again for out number 3 on the inning. UNI making quick work of these Kennesaw State batters. We're tied 0-0 headed to the top of the third. You're watching Kennesaw State softball here on the KSU Owl Network. Back here at Bailey Park, still knotted up at zeros between Northern Iowa and Kennesaw State. Bottom part of the order, Faith Standerski, Aaron Lamprecht, and back to the top with Kylie Sanders due up here in the third. Kenley Hillary with 3 strikeouts on the day. Both these pitchers having awesome starts. First pitch on the way, swung on and fouled backwards towards the screen, 0-1. Faith Standerski, the junior from Lake Villa, Illinois, didn't see action in 2022. Making her 10th start of the season here today. 8 hits on the year, 5 RBIs. Swings and misses at that one, now 0-2. Mentioned it, Hillary with 3 strikeouts on the day, 1 in the first. Second 2 coming in the top part of that second inning in the last 2 batters. 0-2 pitch on the way, misses high, now 1-2. Flag standing straight out in right center field. The wind slowly calms down, and the 1-2 pitch on the way from Hillary, swung on and missed. Strikeout number 4 on the day for Kenley Hillary. We'll bring up the 9-hole hitter in Darren Lamprecht. Lamprecht, the only batter batting below 200 on this Northern Iowa side. 14th start in the year, 37th at bat. This will be her 38th on that correction. Pitch misses outside for ball 1. May have the lowest batting average in this starting lineup, but does have 2 home runs to her name and her 6 hits. So we know she has the power. Pitch on the way. Check swing, misses high. Now 2-0. Hillary gets the call, checks the armband. Starts her motion, winds and delivers the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Now 2-1. 2-1 pitch on the way from Hillary. Swung on and fouled backwards. Nice job here by Hillary to battle back. Defensive swing by Lamprecht. 2-2 now the count. Here in the top of the third, no runs for either side. Still knotted up at 0. Both teams also yet to have a hit. Two pitch on the way. Off speed, gets in there. Lamprecht upset with herself. Good pitch there from Kenley Hillary. Tied her up, didn't quite know if she should swing or not. Gets her looking. And now it's Hillary looking to go 1-2-3, just as Samantha Hayer did back in the bottom of the first for the Panthers on these UNI hitters. First pitch on the way, back to the top of the order for Hillary, and Kylie Sanders at the plate. Watches the first one in there for strike 1. Second pitch on the way for Kenley Hillary. Misses high. Forces Sanders to turn her head. 1-1 now the count. One pitch on the way. That one misses high, and out of the glove of Deputy. She controls it. Now 2-1 the count. Sanders, the sophomore from Grandview, Iowa, appeared in 43 games last season. Ended the season with a .302 batting average. As she watches that one miss outside, now 3-1. Hillary checks the dugout again for the call, now to the armband. Starts and delivers the 3-1 pitch. That one popped up in the infield. Hardiman calling everybody off, makes the grab. And that will retire the side. Kennesaw State able to go 1-2-3. And they'll step back up to the batter's box in the bottom of the third here on the KSU Owl Network. Back here at Bailey Park, still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the third. Both of these pitchers putting on a clinic similar to what we saw last night from Morgan Linestock. Caroline Shumako will step in to face off with Hayer. Shumako, Miller, and Hardiman due up for Kennesaw State. The bottom three, 7, 8, 9. Hitters here for the Owls as Shumako swings and misses on the first pitch. Batting 154, making her 11th start and her 27th plate appearance. 0-1 pitch on the way from Hayer. Swung on and missed, now 0-2. Hayer with 4 strikeouts through the first 2 innings. Looking for number 5 on Shumako. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got her to swing and miss up high. Goes right back to it. Gets the same result. 5th strikeout on the day for Hayer. Madison Miller, left-handed hitter, will step in to face off. Batting an even 200 on the year. Six hits to her name. Thought about showing bunt for a second. Pulled it back. Nonetheless, a strike. Now 0-1. Miller registered one of Kennesaw's 4 hits yesterday with a single. Got caught stealing after she reached. 0-1 pitch. Misses on the outside. Now 1-1. Miller, as a freshman, started in 36 games. She watches that one go by for strike 2. Had a pretty good high school resume coming out of high school. 1-2 pitch on the way. Catches the outside. Strikeout number 6 on the day for Samantha Hayer. Ty Hardiman will step in, trying to salvage the inning here for KSU. First pitch swung on and fouled over towards the Owls' dugout into the crowd. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and bunt popped foul. Moves the count to 0-2, 2 outs. No runs scored still here from Bailey Park in this I-75 challenge. Matchup between Northern Iowa and Kennesaw State. Owls looking for their first win of the challenge. Lost yesterday 4-2 to Southern Miss. UNI only played one versus Georgia Tech, ended up getting run ruled 12-2. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. My goodness, have a day. Samantha Hare, 7 Ks as we head to the top of the 4th. Still tied at 0 here on the KSU Owl Network. Seven strikeouts for Samantha Hare. Season high so far is 12. She's gone over double digits twice, once versus Georgia State back on February 24th. Then on February 25th versus Tennessee State, she had 12. Kenley Hillary picking up where she left off last inning with 2 strikeouts and registers strike 1 on Alexis Pupillo. Pupillo struck out her first time up. Awaits the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Now 0-2. Moving fast here in game number 1 from Bailey Park. 1:30 start. Just only 38 minutes in, and we're in the top of the 4th. 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed, changed the eye level. These pitchers going punch for punch. Now 6 strikeouts for Kenley Hillary. As we see Madison Parks step in. Strikeout high for Hillary this season has been 11. Throws the fastball right down the middle for the first called strike. Those 11 strikeouts came versus Indiana State back on February 24th. 0-1 pitch. Popped towards the outfield. Alexander with the long run. It'll get down. First hit given up. Throw over to second. We'll see Parks return back to first. The tag won't be in time. Parks loses her helmet. First hit of the day for either side. A bloop down the third base line. Faith Alexander and Madison Miller couldn't come up with it. Faith Alexander tried to look over her shoulder for the catch. Couldn't make it happen. Wind has completely changed directions now with the flags now blowing towards the ballpark. Don't know if wind had anything to do with the ability to catch that one for Alexander. Nonetheless, one runner on for Maya Dodge. Pitch up high, pop from Deputy. Will keep Parks at first. So the no-no bid over for Kenley Hillary. One-oh pitch on the way. Runner goes Throw to second, in time, in and out of the glove again of Hardiman. If it stays in the glove, still a chance she could have gotten her, but second stolen base on the day for UNI. Maya Dodge with the last one, but she's at the plate. Madison Parks gets that one now. 10 of 11 on the year. 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Parks started off the bag, ended up retreating to it after the swing and miss. One runner in scoring position. That's Parks. 1 out, 2-1 count. Here for Hillary. Pitch on the way. That one in the dirt. Deputy goes. Throw to third and not in time. Another stolen base. Again, just one bag away. 3-1 count. UNI threatening to put runners on the corners. Pitch on the way. Swung on in a hard hit ball towards center field over the head of Henry, and that'll score at least one. Throw to second won't be in time. And a sliding double for Maya Dodge scores our first run of the game. Madison Parks come across home plate to give UNI the 1-0 lead. An RBI double for Maya Dodge. Her third double on the year, so now 6th RBI. And now the Panthers are up on this Owls team, 1-0. Second hit of the day on back-to-back hits. Hillary's pitch misses high, 1-0. Curious we see a mound visit here by this Kennesaw State pitching staff. Hillary checking towards the dugout. Gets the call. Winds and delivers the 1-0 pitch. Pop foul into the crowd. 1-1, the count moves. Six strikeouts on the day so far for Kinley Hillary. As she readies the 1-1. This is inside. Dodge thought about going to third. Ends up staying put at second. 2-1 now the count. Two-one pitch on the way. Check swing, doesn't matter in the strike zone. Now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the fourth here. UNI gets one across the plate as they lead 1-0. Two-two pitch from Hillary to the plate. Swung on in a hard hit ball into right field. Will there be a play at the plate? They're going to hold Parks up at third. Runners on the corners. Good throw from Cooper in right. Still a double play ball possible. Brooke Schneider struck out her first time up. 3 consecutive hits for UNI. As it looks like we'll have a pinch runner come into the game for the Panthers. Try and get you a number on that. Looks to be number 5, Maggie Erpelding. And that'll bring a mound visit from Kennesaw State. Bree Dickey out to go have a conversation with Kinley Hillary and Stacy Deputy. Trying to just calm her down. Again, 3 consecutive hits by UNI in this inning. A single from Park started it all. She stole first. See how they scored her second one. I'm going to say, whenever she advanced to third, it was on a wild pitch. So 1 stolen base for Parks. A wild pitch advanced her to third. Maya Dodge scored her on a double. Hannah Kelly's single into right field advanced Dodge from second to third. Brings up Brooke Snyder. Playing third base here today. Pitch on the way. Runner thought about going. Swing and miss. 0-1. Tense times here for the Owls. Trying to keep this a 1-run game. Only 1 out. Playing the infield, and the Owls have a shot at a double play. 0-1 pitch on the way. Runner goes. Throw over to third. They're fine with letting the runner advance. Want to check back over to Taylor Cates. Maybe thought about the double steal, so prevented that from happening. 1-1 the count. Runners now both in scoring position on second and third. Pitch on the way, swung and missed. Heat from Hillary. One, two, now the count. Still only 1 out. 3 hits in the inning for UNI. Pitch on the way. This is on the outside, 2-2. Hillary checks their armband. Gets the call. 2-2 pitch on the way. Misses low and inside. Full count. UNI threatening to load the bases. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Brooke Snyder. Looking for only her second walk on the year. The 3-2 pitch from Hillary. In there for strike 3. Had to work for it. Ended up paying off. Taylor Hogan will step in. First pitch, swing and miss. Again, Hillary goes with the heat. 0-1 the count. Hillary checks the wristband. Winds in, delivers the 0-1. Misses high, now 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Just misses below the zone, moves the count to 2-1. Gets the call from the dugout. 2-1 pitch on the way. Gets in there on the inside. Looks like Bree Dickey's calling the pitches over there here for Kennesaw State. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th with 2 runners in scoring position. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit foul over towards that Owls bullpen. Runners will go back to where they were. And we'll try the 2-2 again. Again, the 2-2 pitch from Hillary. This is on the inside. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 4th. 1-0 Panthers lead. 2 runners in scoring position threatening to load the bases. With Faith Standerski on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Misses inside. Good at bat there from Taylor Hogan to draw the walk. We'll bring up Faith Standerski. Struck out her first time up. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Again, the flag standing straight out in right center field. Can hear the wind. Pitch call from the dugout. 0-1 pitch on the way. And there on the inside, 0-2. Standerski going to battle. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hillary has the pitch. The 0-2. Swing and miss. There it is. 8th strikeout on the day for Kinley Hillary. Avoids any disaster with the bases loaded. Owls only give up 1 in the top of the 4th. And they'll head to the plate here in the bottom half of the inning on the KSU Owl Network. UNI able to get 1 runner across the plate in the top half of the 4th inning. That was Madison Parks to put us where we are right now. 1-0 Panthers lead over Kennesaw State here at Bailey Park. Bryce Colbert alongside with you for our Saturday afternoon doubleheader. Faith Alexander up at the plate. Struck out her first time up. Owls have gone 1-2-3 every inning up until this point. Still looking for their first runner on base. First pitch misses high. 1-0 to Alexander. One 0 pitch on the way. That one also misses high. Aiming for that outside corner. 2-0. Air gets the pitch call from the dugout, checks the armband. 2-0 pitch. Misses on the outside. 3-0 to Faith Alexander. Perfect game bid in jeopardy for Hayer. Pitch on the way. Misses on the outside. Still a chance for a no-no. But Faith Alexander is the first Owls runner on base here. As we see in the Owls bullpen, Laura Bishop up and throwing. Stella Henry also struck out her first time up. 7 of the Owls' first 9 batters fell victim to the strikeout. Bunt goes foul. Alexander thought about going. On the owl with the uniform dirty on the front side after the diving play. Back in the first inning. 0-1 pitch on the way to Henry. Alexander again thought about going, decided to not to. Henry pulled the bat back in time as the pitch missed high for ball one. 1-1 pitch on the way. Alexander goes. Aiming for the backside of the bag. Called safe. Faith Alexander in scoring position. Still perfect on the year. Now 8 of 8 on stolen bases. It was a close play. Umpire was right there. 1-2 the count. Good throw from Pupillo behind a Hogan who was standing on second. Just not in time. 1-2 pitch on the way. Check swing. Did she go? No, she did not. 2-2 now as that one missed low. One runner on. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. And the bottom of the fourth, UNI leads 1-0. 2-2 pitch on the way. Outside corner, strike 3. 8th strikeout on the day for Samantha Hayer. Taylor Cates will step in. Taylor Cates, Kennesaw State active home run leader with 41, active hits leader 146. That was all coming into yesterday, as well as RBI leader. Hits one on the line towards third. Throw over to first, and it will be in time. Nice job by Schneider to look at Alexander and hold her at second. And the throw to Lamprecht was on a rope for the second out of the inning, which brings up Brenaya Bailey. Bailey hit well yesterday with runners in scoring position. First pitch called strike on the outside. 2 RBIs yesterday with runners standing on second. One was Cates, the other was Henry. A 1 pitch on the way. Swung on and chopped foul. Moves the count quickly to 0-2. Bishop still warming in that Owls bullpen. As Hayer gets the 0-2 pitch call on the way. Swung on and missed. It's ridiculous how good she is. 8th strikeout on the day. Excuse me, 9th strikeout on the day for Samantha Hayer. As UNI still holding Kennesaw State scoreless and hitless as we head to the top of the 5th. Back here in Bailey Park, a pitching clinic. Cram Samantha Hayer. 8 strikeouts on the day. First pitch from Hillary. Gets in there for strike 1. To Hannah Kelly. Or excuse me, that's Darren Lamprecht. Eight strikeouts for Kinley Hillary as well. A hard hit ball, deep left center field. All Miller can do is turn and look. That one's gone. Jumps on home as that one was absolutely crushed. Onto the tennis courts behind Bailey Park. As that extends UNI's lead 2-0, their 4th hit on the day. Third home run on the year for Darren Lamprecht. What a way to start off the inning for UNI. Pitch on the way. Top part of the zone for strike 1. Kinley Hillary pitching really well. Made one mistake and had to pay for it. 0-1 pitch on the way. In there for strike 2. Hillary looking towards the dugout, finally has the call. Checks the armband, winds and delivers the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and that one a hard hit ball into left center field. That'll get down. Heading towards 2 will be Kylie Sanders. She'll stop there. Throw will be over towards 3rd, so she doesn't advance. Back-to-back hits again. UNI finding some momentum in the middle part of this ball game. And a stand-up double for Kylie Sanders. Alexis Pupillo will step in to face Kinley Hillary. Fouled backwards off the screen. 0-1. Flag straight out, blown to right. In right center field. Been very windy these past couple days here in Kennesaw. A 1 pitch on the way. That one misses low. 1-1. Hillary checks the armband. Runner on second. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one a hard hit ball into center field. Won't go anywhere. Stella Henry under it. Sanders thought about going. Ended up staying put at second. Good throw in. First out of the inning for Kennesaw State. Don't quite know how much the wind affected that ball. I thought maybe it would carry a little bit. Check swing foul. 0-1 the count. 1 out. Home run earlier on in the first batter of the inning for UNI. Darren Lemprecht left the yard and left field. Brings us to our 2-0 score that we have now. 5 hits on the board for UNI, none for Kennesaw State. 0-1 pitch. Swung on, hard hit ball, curling foul, and we'll get down in foul territory. Brings the count 0-2, 1 out still. Runner on second in Kylie Sanders. Oh, 2 pitch on the way from Kinley Hillary. Swung on and missed in the dirt. Dropped third strike. Shumeko will look over towards third to make sure that Sanders doesn't go anywhere after receiving the ball from Deputy. 9th strikeout on the day for Kinley Hillary. First pitch on the way. Misses high, 1-0. Hillary 2 strikeouts away from tying her season high. Throw back towards second. Hardiman wasn't there covering. Still gets the tag, but not nearly in enough time. Count moves to 2-0 as that one was in the dirt. Sanders started going. Realized it didn't get far away enough. Maya Dodge, a walk and a double. RBI double, I should say, earlier on in this game. Pitch misses low, 3-0. Registered the second hit of the day for UNI. Works a 3-0 count here. Right down the middle from Hillary, now 3-1. The sophomore from Hiawatha, Iowa. Started all 46 games last year as a designated player and left fielder. Named the MVC Freshman of the Year and made the All MVC All MVC first team. Ball popped up. Shumeko makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But not before UNI tacks on another one, courtesy of a Darren Lamprecht home run that left the yard. Panthers lead over the Owls 2-0. Owls will have Cooper, Deputy, and Shumeko due up here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Currently trail by 2 to the Panthers of Northern Iowa. Kira Cooper batting 271 coming in to today. In her first at bat, she grounded out to second. Has to face off against Samantha Hayer. And her 9 strikeouts. Strike number 1 comes across the plate as a swing and miss. On one pitch over the catcher's head, over the umpire's head, and towards the back netting. Moves the count to 1-1. One pitch. Swung on and missed. Now 1-2. Really good command here this afternoon for Samantha Hayer. the right-handed pitcher, facing off against a lot of right-handed batters. Swung on and popped up over the press box. Cooper stays alive, now 1-2. Only 4 lefties in the starting lineup. Left-handed batters, I should say, in the starting lineup for Kennesaw State. 5 right-handed batters. Pitch on the way. Fouls it off again, does Cooper, and again we'll try the 1-2. Mayer checks the armband after getting the call. Starts her motion, winds and delivers. That one bounces in the dirt, goes to 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way. That one in there for strike 3. Make it 10 strikeouts on the day now for Samantha Hayer. Stacy Deputy will step up and try and give Samantha Hayer a challenge. Grounded out her first time up to second base. Pitch on the way. Foul tip and into the mitt for strike 1. A 1 pitch on the way. That one swung on and missed low. Now 0-2. Still a 2-0 lead here for UNI. And the bottom of the 5th. Quick score update over from baseball going on behind us. Currently a 6-4 Boston College lead over the Owls in the top of the 8th. 0-2 pitch on the way to Deputy. Misses low. 1-2. One-two pitch on the way. Catches the inside. Strikeout number 11. Deputy disagreed. So does the Owls faithful. Caroline Shumako will step up. 1 strikeout her first time up. And the bottom of the 3rd. Ball chopped towards the pitcher and Hayer. The throw to first. Had plenty of time to make the play. Throw over to Lamprecht was in plenty of time. Owls still trying to find their first hit on the day as we head to the top of the 6th. They still trail 2-0. Owls got to find some work here as we head to the top of the 6th. UNI currently leads 2-0. 2 runs on 5 hits. Kelly will lead off here for UNI. 9 strikeouts on the day for Kenley Hillary. Both these pitchers with a chance at double-digit strikeouts. Hayer already there. Lined right back at Hillary. Makes the diving effort on the first pitch. Or excuse me, the jumping effort on the first pitch. Reaches her glove up, similar to what we saw from Melanie Bennett last night. Throw over to Shumeko at first. And the 1-3 play is complete for out number 1. Pinch hitter here, Sammy Moss. Watches strike 1 in. Hillary awaits the call from the dugout. Part of the fence on the door towards that Owls bullpen. Well, they bring out the tractors. Hanging open. Second pitch gets in there for strike 2. Door gets closed in the middle of that. 0-2 now the count with 1 out. To Sammy Moss. Moss, the redshirt junior from Mount Vernon, Iowa. Awaits the 0-2. Swung on, foul tipped, and that got a piece of Deputy. She's slow to get up. Looks like it goes off the right leg. Looks to be okay, which is a good sign. Those never feel good. Hard life of being a catcher. A lot of bruises after these games. Takes some courage to be back there. Hillary gets the pitch call. 0-2 pitch again on the way. Check swing. They'll check down to third base. Didn't look like she went from up here. Third base umpire agrees with me, and it moves to a 1-2 count. One-two pitch again from Hillary. Swing and miss up high. Able to get Moss to chase. And there's the double-digit strikeout number for Kenley Hillary. That'll make her 10th strikeout on the day. And these pitchers, like I said, going punch for punch. Hayer with 11, Hillary with 10. Pitch fouled back off the screen, 0-1. Only difference, even though both these pitchers are pitching so well, is that 2 in the run column on the scoreboard for UNI. Kennesaw State still yet to register a hit or a run. 0-1 pitch, misses outside. 1-1, the count moves. Taylor Hogan walked last time at the plate. Pops one up in the infield. Shumeko looks up, gets under it, makes the grab. And that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Owls still trail 2-0 here on the KSU Owl Network. Back here on the KSU Owl Network. Owls trail 2-0. Bryce Gobert here with you on this Saturday afternoon, getting ahead of myself. Sunday, a big day here in Kennesaw. First nationally broadcasted basketball game in school history as the Owls take on the Liberty Flames for the A-Sun Basketball Championship. At 3 p.m., game will be broadcasted on ESPN2. As of now, a complete sellout. Only student tickets available. Miller shows bunt, pulls it back as that one misses low. Going to be a really exciting game. First time the Owls have made it to the championship game. Won the regular season, were the number 1 seed overall. Had 2 tough games versus Queens in the quarterfinal. Won by 1, 67-66. As the 1-0 pitch comes in, catches the outside for strike 1. And a win over Lipscomb 80-71 on Thursday night. Allows Owls fans a chance to witness history at the Convo, which you can see in the background here at Bailey Park on Sunday. 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Count moves to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Madison Miller. Chop towards third. Schneider's throw to Lamprecht. Is it in time? Just barely. Close play over at first base. Owl fans sarcastically calling for a replay, which I don't think they'll be too happy to know that it's not possible. First out for Hayer. Swing and a miss by Hardiman, who has also been a victim of a strikeout here by Hayer. Hardiman chops one towards the shortstop, and Sanders' throw, will it be in time? It will not. An infield hit. Owls break up the no-no. Courtesy of Ty Hardiman. Trying to see. The stream is a little bit delayed. Just trying to see if Miller did reach in time. Nonetheless, Owls do have a runner on and Ty Hardiman. Back to the top of the order with Faith Alexander. It's a close play. Bunt by Faith Alexander goes foul and caught. Owls just can't buy the luck here this afternoon. Bunt goes pop-up foul. And that's the second out of the inning here for Kennesaw State. Time slowly ticking away. First pitch to Henry. Hardiman on the run, finds the back of the bag. Safe. Calls for time, it's granted. Owls with their second stolen base on the day. Looks like Hardiman may have gotten a little bit of a late jump. Nonetheless, in safely, and now in scoring position for Stella Henry. Henry foul tips that one backwards. Moves the count to 0-2. Here with 2 outs. Barring no strikeout, it'd be the first time all ball game that Hayer would not get a strikeout in a half inning. She has Henry 0-2, so still a good chance that doesn't happen. The pitch on the way. Hard hit ball into left field. Hardiman being told to stay at third, and just like that, Kennesaw State extends the inning. And a chance to take the lead here off the bat of Taylor Cates. A little bit of the announcer's curse. Nice pitch there hit from Stella Henry, the center fielder. Wasn't afraid of the 0-2 count. Swung the bat, made contact over the third baseman and Snyder and Sanders, shortstop, who's the shortstop's head, and into left field. First pitch to Cates. Popped up foul and into the crowd. Good catch by a member of the crowd after it tipped off the top of the screen. Nonetheless, Taylor Cates down 0-1 in the count. Here with 2 outs. This will be big if the Owls can just get one and a good part of their order with Bailey on deck and Kiera Cooper in the hole. Pitch on the way. Swung on and didn't quite get out of the box. Did that pitch. Made contact with it. Looks like it also hit off the plate twice. So an 0-2 count. Saw it with Henry. She was able to get one down. We'll see what Hayer has in the arsenal. 0-2 count here with 2 outs. 2-0 UNI lead. Can she get the strikeout? Hit towards the hole and into the edge of the outfield. 1 run will score. Taylor Cates gets the RBI and the Owls are on the board. Cates with only her 4th RBI on the year, 12th hit. Went under the bag of Brooke Snyder. Kaylee Sanders right on that edge towards the outfield grass and the infield dirt. Made the play but couldn't turn her body in time to make the throw. And the Owls score 1. Taylor Cates with an RBI single keeps the inning alive. Bernia Bailey on the check swing. Had 2 RBIs yesterday. One on a single and one on a double. 0-1 pitch. Swing and miss, 0-2. These last 2 Owls batters haven't been afraid of that 0-2. Both their hits coming on that 0-2 count. Hayer looking for the strikeout to continue the streak. On the way. Swung on and missed, gets it. Owls still get 1 run across as we head to the top of the 7th. Owls still trail by 1 here on the KSU Owl Network. Back here on the KSU Owl Network, Bryce Gobert. Well, over to my producer, Aaron Cater on camera. Here in the top of the 7th from Bailey Park in the I-75 Challenge. Owls able to get 1 across the plate. Tough no strike call there. Thought that one may have gone across the plate. Umpire disagreed. 1-0 the count here in the top of the 7th. Hard hit ball into left field. Miller gets under it. And Ellie Owen, a junior from Elkhart, Iowa, is retired. Pinch hitting for Faith Sanderski. Darren Lamprecht, a home run her last time up over the fence, protecting the tennis courts in left field. That one misses outside, 1-0. Pitch on the way. Thought about swinging, was Lamprecht, decided not to. Moves the count to 1-1. One pitch. Fly ball. Hits shallow outfield. Cooper gets under it and makes the grab. Hardiman was going back for it as well. Cooper called her off. That one hit way high in the air. Had to adjust due to the wind was Cooper. Nice job to get the out. So now the same thing that we said about Hayer stands true for Kinley Hillary. Wants to continue the streak of getting a strikeout every inning of this ball game. Currently has 10 of them. Hayer has tied her season high at 12. Foul tip into the glove. Moves the count to 1-1. 2-1 UNI lead in the top of the 7th. 1-1 on the way from Hillary. Swung on and hit towards shortstop. Alexander throw over to Shumako. And the Owls have 3 outs to try and tie the game as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Kennesaw State trails UNI 2-1. Three outs to go. Owls trying to tie this game while UNI trying to put it away. Bottom of the 7th, 2-1, Panthers lead. Kiera Cooper with Owl Nation behind her. We had a scoring correction that I went and found out in between the bottom of the 6th and top of the 7th. As the first pitch misses low and inside for ball 1. Ty Hardiman's hit in the bottom of the 6th was changed to an error due to a bobble by the shortstop of Kaylee Sanders. So the first hit actually came courtesy of Stella Henry. As Hayer gets that one in for strike one, 1-1. So Owls with only 2 hits on the day instead of 3. 2-1 UNI lead. 1-1 pitch to Cooper. Hit in the gap. Nice glove there from Snyder. Throw over to first. And plenty of time. Owls are down to their final 2 outs. Stacy Deputy. Ground down to strikeout. Strikeout was looking. Trying to find a way on base and give her team a chance. Watches the first one miss low, 1-0. Air gets the call. Swung on, a high bouncing ball. Hitting the gap, throw to first. Safe. Tough play. Made the backhand effort. I believe that's a new shortstop in the game. My eyes are seeing me correctly. It is number 7. I've had her number wrong the whole time. Sorry. Kaylee Sanders. The backhand effort. Had to try and make the throw over to first. Deputy just barely beat it out. And it looks like we have a pinch hitter here for the Owls. Whole entire UNI side thought that they had her out. Laura Bishop, we saw her come in this situation yesterday. As that one gets away. Actually hit Bishop on the foot. Kennesaw State now with 2 runners on. And Madison Miller at the plate. Pinch runner M.G. Anderson coming on here for the Owls. Stacy Deputy yet to attempt a stolen base this season. Has third open. If they elect to take that opportunity. Madison Miller. Owls batting .333 with runners in scoring position here today. .286 with any runners on. Only 1 out. Pitch on the way. Infield playing in. Pitch catches the upper outside corner. Owl fans disapprove. 0-1. A 1 pitch to Miller. Swung on and missed. Goes up high again, now 0-2. 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 7th, Owls creating some drama. 2-1 they trail. As the 0-2 gets ready to be delivered by Hayer to Miller. On the way. Swung on and chopped foul down the third base line. And we'll try the 0-2 again. Hayer has the call. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped again down the third base side, but curls fouling in. Nice job here by Miller to battle. Ty Hardiman on deck. Faith Alexander in the hole for Kennesaw State. The 0-2. Swung on and chopped on an infield hit. Hayer's throw to first will be in time. As that'll bring up Ty Hardiman. Owls down to their final out. Mentioned it earlier. Hardiman's hit was changed to an error that she reached on just last inning. It's where the Owls' offensive production really started here in this ball game. First pitch. Takes for strike number one. Hardiman with 4 RBIs on the year. 7 hits to her name. Trying to extend this game for Kennesaw State. Gets in there on the inside, yet to swing the bat. And a chance to end the game with the streak continued. Can Hayer get the strikeout in every inning? The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, changes the eye level. 13 strikeouts on the day, a new season high. And the UNI Panthers are able to come into Kennesaw State and Bailey Park and defeat them in Game 1 of the doubleheader of the I-75 Challenge. Approximately 30 to 45 minutes after this one, so we're looking around a 4 o'clock start for game number 2 of this doubleheader. Kennesaw State looking to bounce back again in Northern Iowa, 2-1 victory. What a day it was for both of these pitchers, I should say. 7 innings pitched for Samantha Hayer, 3 hits, 1 run, not earned, 1 walk, 13 strikeouts. Only 89 pitches thrown, 70 of them being strikes. On the other side, Kennesaw State and Kenley Hillary, who picks up the loss for today. 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, both runs that crossed the plate were earned. 2 walks, 10 strikeouts, 2 wild pitches. Gave up a home run, 103 total pitches with 67 strikes. Again, we'll be back on air about 45 minutes from now for game number 2 in this doubleheader between Kennesaw State and Northern Iowa in the I-75 Challenge. We'll see you in 45.